Okay, so first ever playthrough with Human Host. Um, been playing 7 Days to Die for 10 years now. Something like 3,000 hours logged, which is probably too much. Um, Looking for something new, and this seems to be the one that's getting the most interest at the moment, so I thought I would give it a trial. Um, I've also got a bit of a usability background, so I thought I would do a briefing from a usability perspective, which hopefully the devs will find useful. Okay, so I've already been in and changed the key settings to something that suits my style. Nothing unusual there, that all worked fine. Um, I was looking for the settings for the game, um, but couldn't find them. So I'm assuming those are going to be in the game. Yes, they are. Right. Difficulty normal. Drop on death. Now, come on. None. Thank you. So, here's personal preference, but dying is bad enough without having to run halfway across the map to find stuff. And similarly, XP penalty. I should be able to take that down to 0. Um, Again, I don't feel like I should be penalised for dying. The role-playing experience of dying is bad enough. Give people the option to take it down to 0. Looks okay. All looks okay. Lots of people have said pump the daytime length up to 80, but I'll play on the defaults, see how it goes. Max corpse count. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's see how it goes. Female character. Artwork looks okay. Hunter. Okay, so we've got character classes. Hunter, Scavenger, Mechanic. Oh, okay, just the 3. Hunter. Okay, so you get a loadout, which is good. I like that a lot. Okay, and a buff. A different loadout. A laser trap. Oh, I like the sound of a laser trap. But I normally play a more scavenger game, so I'm going to go with this guy, and let's see how it goes. Play. Yep, early access. Got it. Okay, so some indication of progress would be good here. Okay, we got a time countdown. 195 seconds. All right, I'll chop the chunk out of the video so you don't have to watch the countdown. I will wait patiently. Oh crap, it dropped me in. And there's a zombie right next to me. Okay, guys. Firstly, I just got dropped in with 170 seconds to go. I had a drink in my hand. And then I spawned right next to a zombie, which feels wrong, right? Just needed even a little bit of time to get my act together, figure out how the keys and the moving around works. And if I am gonna be spawned in combat, I'd better know how to do it. Right, knife. Car door shield. Okay, do with a shield. 3. It's not working. Further away. Okay, if I wasn't an experienced zombie player, I'd probably be dead by now. It's, also I got it. Okay, probably not the opening experience, so definitely worth giving some thought to another one. Okay, so it's a zombie-rich environment, which is fine. Actually, quite like that idea, but not while I'm getting my act together on the very first start of the very first playthrough. What's that sound? bump back. No idea. Oh, I think it's the music. Yeah, it's the music. Okay. I'm gonna drop the music. Because that's... Ah, I can hear a zombie. Alright. Pause. Pause. Right. Ah! I really should be able to change the game settings while paused, or changing the game settings should pause things. Which it doesn't seem to have done. I can hear the damn things getting closer. Okay. So that was a bit... Oh, gosh, I'm absolutely surrounded and I don't know how to fight yet. Right, let's see if we can pick one. Whoa! Oh, crumbs! What the hell was that? That did not... Okay, so I left clicked to attack and things did not go as expected. Okay, I take back what I said about the controls being fairly straightforward. How the hell do I fight? Right click. Ah! Okay, right click brings the shield up. Oh, and then I can attack. Okay. Okay. I've got to hold right click down all the time? Surely not. Okay, I want a key press to be able to fix in combat stance. Because that's just weird with the no shield thing for an attack. I want to be able to do a sensible attack without... Whoa. Okay. So left click is some kind of mega combat attack. Ah, they chased you if you run away. That's good. I like that. I've never liked the sort of... Oh, okay. I want to sort of walk backwards, fight the zombie thing. Alright, let's try right click, his name. Okay, headshots seem to work. Alright, maybe we can actually just work our way down this list. Bit gory, guys, with his eyes. Yeah, lots of other players will like gore. Again. Yeah, player. Okay, I seem to be taking on the shield, which is pretty good. Yeah, definitely. Whoa! Got knocked down. Ah, forced get up. Okay, that was unexpected. I like that. That was good. That was. Okay, that was good. And she lunged forward. That was. Right, let's try that. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm beginning to get this. If you hold the left key down, you get a kind of constant attack thing. Whoa, okay. The graphics are a bit... okay, the animation's there. Okay. Oh, okay, what's going on there? Okay, I've got a bleed. Okay, what do I do about a bleed? Bleeding status requires a bandage. I need a bandage. I haven't got any bandages. Crafting. Simple bandage. Needs... cloth. Okay, again, for the very first spawning, it would really do no harm at all to give each of the characters a couple of bandages just to get players started. It's definitely bleeding out on your first sort of into the game. Okay, so how do I get out of take all when it's empty? R again. Okay. going. Okay. I'm a scavenger. Let's see if we can find some bandages. Okay. Cloth. I make cloth from grass. No is the answer. All cloth is okay. Okay, like something might be useful. A scalpel. Stone axe. Only for harvesting, I assume. Alright, let's just try out harvesting. Whoa! Didn't work. Why? Okay. Did work. Nice animation. Ah! Lots to pick up. Oops. Okay. Well, that's interesting. E to pick up. I wonder if I can. Okay. I've got to actually aim. So it would be good if the harvest was a little bit more. Don't exactly have to point at it for stuff on the ground. In fact, something I've always wanted in all the games is hold down the E key and it'll harvest all the stuff around you. You know, it's annoying when you've got 3 or 4 rocks on the ground. You have to pick up each one individually. Okay. You'll need that. I'm going to bleed out. How do I get cloth from? Another bad zombie. Another car door there. Again. Okay, so there's not much breathing space in this game. Oh, crumbs! Where did she come from? Okay. Alright, this is definitely a game where you've got to be constantly aware of what's going on. Oh! Okay. Oh, and I'm infected now as well. Okay. It was that weird combat attack thing that gives you no defense. I just need to get away from this lot and go and find some bandages, otherwise I'm going to be very dead. And I'm infected. Right. Alright, so it's feeling quite like your first... zombies everywhere. Okay, there's zombies everywhere. That's fine. That's fine. And therefore, getting anything's going to be difficult. But in which case, you need to start with some basics. Otherwise, you're just going to die on you. Okay, absolutely surrounding that car. Right, this looks rich. Actually, guys, first think about the aesthetics. I really like the aesthetics. It feels nicely post-apocalyptic, but just because everything's a bit decayed. It's not overdone. Okay, maybe the side of the truck's a bit overdone. But actually, the general sort of just everything's a bit crap. Look at the size of that. I am not going anywhere near that. And there's zombies everywhere. Health 46. It's still bleeding out. Another 4 minutes. What's the bleed rate? How did I get to mouse over the backpack? 1 point every 30 seconds and I got that, so I'm going to lose another 6 points. Okay. Alright, so I can just get out of here. Wait for that to be over. Don't like the infinity on that, whatever it is, but have a look at that. Food and water. Okay, I need to heal. Food and water. Okay, a sausage. Right click to use. And I think I've got zombies again. There's no respite. Yeah, you've got to clear an area if you're gonna any chance of recovery. Alright, let's go and stand in the middle. Okay. See if we can figure out what's going on. So, need to get our food up. Water. Oh, there's dollars. Okay, water's back up to 100. Some of the food sort. All the food. Lots of bullets. Stuff to craft if I ever get a breathing space. Go do some more looting. Need to find a point of interest I can loot and make my base. How are we doing on time? 3 o'clock. 4. Oh, when's it going to go dark? Pretty damn soon actually, on 50%. Okay, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. That's probably not where I want to go. Yeah. Woo! Okay. Oh, they run! Okay, that was... Run if you turn your back? Run if you run? Okay, we'll figure that out later again. This is too dense. I'm gonna get ambushed. Find some space. Alright, so the bleeding's over. And there's some kind of setup here. Alright, let's see if we can clear this and loot it. Level 4 zombie, okay. Tough when I'm level 1. Maybe I'm not level 1 back again. I haven't had a breathing space to figure that out. Nice climb over from him there. Okay, I'm not a combat bunny. And again, he's holding around the right time. It's quite painful. At the moment I try and use an ordinary attack, I get beaten up. Let's see. Maybe I should be doing this without a shield. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Just hold down the button. I didn't need to retarget. Okay. Cloth. Lots of cloth. Right, let's get some bandages before we do anything else. Now I can make 8 bandages. Okay. Will it keep crafting if I drop out? Where's all that stuff I was fighting over? Oh, that's weird. Where's it gone? Surely can't have run that far during that fight. Oh! Okay, it's sort of a marked supply drop. Can I pin it? That's interesting. Just behind those trees on the right. Kind of supply. Ah, there it is. Right, okay guys, that was good. I got disoriented and system did a good job of getting me here with the map. And now here's a load of stuff I'm doing. Big surprise. Ah, this is one big thingy. Okay, again, a visual indication of whether you've looted something or not would be good. You know, just that box changing to being opened rather than still closed. Particularly when there's lots of loot items around. Okay. That one? No. See what I mean? I need to know whether I've opened it or not, and it doesn't take much on a visual clue to do that. Right, where am I going to spend the night? I don't quite like spending the middle of the night sitting in the middle of the forest, but maybe I will. What have we got in the way of trap cafe? Okay, log spikes. Maybe just build myself a spike nest and see how I do. How many can I make? Wood 15. Ah, no, the bandages are still in the crafting. That did work. Good. All right. I need to get my food up. Is there any food in that drop? Sort's good. A shotgun. Wow. Okay. Oh, definitely a good thing. I wonder if it's got any ammo. Spare car door. Medical tape. Okay, different. Looks like there's a lot more craft items, which again is interesting. Stoner, canned noodles. Great. Oh, loads of them. Brilliant. Okay, so all right, so we're good on food and water. Gonna knock down some trees and build ourselves a little tiny den. If we can figure out how to knock down a tree. Ah, maybe if I used the axe, that would work better. Okay. Okay. Okay, not... Okay, I'm having a little bit of trouble with targeting here. Flashlight. Yeah, okay, I like the fact the flashlight doesn't use a hand to lock up. That's, again, one of those... Okay, it's not quite realistic, but actually a little bit better. How do I... So, you see how I'm failing miserably to hit this tree, which I thought would be really useful. Oh, okay, so it started raining. Why can I not? Ah, there we go. Alright, so the targeting on the collision meshes on the trees for harvesting is a little bit squiffy. Pretty certainly targeting it here. But sort of walk away and then walk back up. there. Somewhere to survive. I've got some blocks. Still a nerd tower coming on. If I do a single block, on each side, I need 2 more really. And if I can put them on the face, if I can put them on the face, I will need 4. Damaged. Yeah, damaged. Maybe weak rather than damaged. That was interesting. I've got myself a little zombie platform. Ooh. Right, I'm do some very fine adjustment again when I'm not stressed out. I quite like to experiment with that. I wonder if I can jump up on this. No. Yeah, okay. There we go. Alright, let's get some tracks down. Oh, it's some crafting, isn't it? Okay. Again, a bit strange crafting stuff not going straight into your backpack. Okay, good. I can put them on too. Little spikes. 6. And then this is where I'll safely jump up. Okay. So shift, space, we'll jump high. Alright, so I've got one side that's affected. Let's try and figure out what we've got else I got in this game now. Alright, that's a reasonable first experience. Woo! Okay, 80% of max hit points. So in 45 minutes time I'm going to die. Unless I'm absolutely at full hit points at that point. Okay, that's something to look forward to. Okay, I'm going to log out. That was my first run through. Hope you find that useful from a design perspective. Thank you very much. And yes, save and quit.